Ooh, hello, buddy. This is RJ Epic here, and welcome to my all-new Comic Call number 142. That's right, I'm back with another all-new Comic Call. We are here today for my Christmas haul of 2019. That's right, annual tradition always got a good old, big old Christmas haul. And I wasn't sure it was actually going to be as huge this year, but it actually ended up being pretty big. So I'm happy about that. Now, to be fair, a little bit of it did come out of my own money, just for stuff that I had really wanted and missed out on, um, at different times. But yeah, most of this was from Christmas, so that's wonderful. So we got three stacks here in front of me. Got an independent stack, which has like things like a Blaze, IDW, Image, Valiant, Dynamite, Archie. I think that's all of them. And then we got, unless there's a Mad Cave book in there, which I think there is actually. Then we got DC stack, and then we got Marvel stack. And there's a lot of good stuff in here, and a lot of titles that are now over, and just a lot of things caught up on. And you can already see there's some Black Label stuff with Image. With DC. I caught up on most of the Black Label stuff. The only Black Label title I did not catch up on, that I'm planning to get, is Wonder Woman Dead Earth, which just came out, not this past week, but the week before. Anyway, though, we're gonna get started. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Hopefully not too long. But I just want to get this video done. I've had these sitting around for a few days now, so I want to get this video done. Anyway, starting with a Blaze, we got Merca and Dolfo's Unsacred number 2 of I don't know how many issues, but we got cover A and cover C. From now on, I'm getting those two covers, covers A and C. I want to keep getting two covers, is the plan. I decided I wasn't gonna get all covers though, but yeah. And then from Ablaze also, I got Vampire State Build number 3, cover A. And from Archie, I got Vampironica, New Blood, number 1 of 5. The new Vampironica series is finally here, and I got all the covers for this one. Got cover A, B, C, D, and E. And I got all the covers for Dynamite's Red Sonja Vampirella meet Betty and Veronica crossover for number 7. Get covers A, B, C, D, Dan Parent cover, and E, Steg's cover. And then moving on to IDW, the only stuff I'm currently getting from them is the Marvel Action titles that I'm getting. Which, first off, is Marvel Action Captain Marvel number 3, which was originally supposed to be the last issue of this title, but apparently it's turned into an ongoing now. So I'm kind of annoyed by that, because I kind of jumped into it more than anything because it was a 3-issue miniseries. But yeah, if I don't enjoy it as much, I might jump out of it. We'll see. And Marvel Action Spider-Man, which I have yet to start reading, but I'm actually planning to start reading this one soon since this first volume is over now. We got issues 11 and 12. The first year of this series is over, so I want to get started on reading it so I can decide if I'm going to pick up year 2 or not. The 2020 series. Next up, I got a Image stuff, and the first thing is something I actually meant to get beforehand, but then I decided I wasn't going to get it, but then I decided I was going to get it again because I'm real excited for this title, and just in case it takes off. I got Nomen Omen issue number 1, second print variant. Then I got Family Tree issue number 2 from Jeff Lemire and Phil Hester. It's the reason I'm getting this is because it's Jeff Lemire written. I basically am getting anything he writes from now on besides Black Hammer stuff, since I didn't start with Black Hammer from the beginning. If I was there for the beginning of the Black Hammer stuff, I probably would have picked it up. I got the marked issue number 3, and I got covers A and B. Oh, the thing about this haul too is I actually did pick up all my releases that I pick up from the Christmas releases, so that was nice. I got Woven Heart issue number 3, which I'm very excited about because I'm up to date on this title. I read and reviewed number 2. Actually, for stuff I've read and reviewed, because I read and reviewed 36 titles last week, with some highlights being I'm up to date on the regular Archie series, and I read the full Man-Eaters run from Image and the full 5-issue miniseries of Thumbs from Image. And since the new week has started as of yesterday, between yesterday and today, it's Monday when I'm recording this, the 30th. Between yesterday and today, I have read and reviewed Batman and the Outsiders number 8, so I'm up to date on that title again. I have read and reviewed Die number 7, which is the only comic I've actually done today so far, but I'm going to be doing hopefully much more today. And then I did Jimmy Olsen number 1 finally, after I had read and reviewed Superman number 13. And then the last thing I actually read last night was Outpost Zero number 10 and reviewed that, as I'm actually hoping I can maybe finish Outpost Zero off this week. As you'll see later on, the last issue, oh, the last issue was in the last haul. That wasn't, for some reason I thought that was this haul, but it was the last haul, and I completely forgot. Yeah, Outpost Zero number 14 was in the last haul, not this haul. So yeah, and now I'm hoping at some point I'll probably catch up on Wovenheart again. Moving on to the last part of the Independence, it is Valiant, and first off I got Roku issue number 3 of 4, and it covers A, B, C, and D, or the pre-order variant. And then, last from Valiant, it is The Visitor, issue number 1 of 4. And we got covers A and the pre-order variant, and those are all the covers I'm getting for this title. I thought this was a new character, but it might not be after all. There might have been a little series in the 90s about this character. I'm kind of confused about it now. Either way, it looks pretty good. The covers are great, so I'm going to give it a try and probably stick with it all the way through. I almost did drop it at one point, but I said screw it. Yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of, I haven't read as much Valiant as I'd like to, and hopefully I can change that soon. But yeah, maybe I'll actually start a Valiant title soon, because I actually don't have any on the go right now, and I have so many that I haven't read now. So yeah. Moving on now to DC stuff. Starting off pretty strong with some Catwoman. Caught up and picking that up. I gotta catch up on reading it. Another highlight from last week is I finished off the second volume of Hawkman, which is an incredible title, and I've started volume 3 of Oblivion Song, reading the first 2 issues of that with issues 13 and 14. So yeah, trying to catch up on both of those 2 titles right now currently. So I got Catwoman issue number 17 with the beautiful acetate cover. And then I got Catwoman number 18 with a pretty good regular for that also. Then I got caught up on Flash Forward, mainly because the variants are so beautiful and I had to have them right as soon as I could. So I got issues 3, regular cover and variant, and then issue 4, regular cover and possibly one of my favorite covers of the whole year, variant for number 4, Flash Forward. This is a beautiful cover. Inhyuk Lee is one of the best cover artists out there currently. Then we got Legion of Superheroes number 2. Got the regular cover of this and the variant. And then I got Harley Quinn's Villain of the Year one shot for the Year of the Villain stuff, because I caught up on all that stuff. And I got the Ocean Master Year of the Villain one shot. And then I got the big one, Year of the Villain Hell Arisen, issue number 1 of 4, with the regular cover and the variant. And I've heard pretty good things about this one, so I'm excited. And now we got the Black Label stuff from DC. First off, we got the last issue of Batman Last Night on Earth, book 3 of 3. Got the regular cover and the variant. This is finally done, which I'm excited about. Can't wait to actually read this. I got a lot of Black Label stuff to read too now, especially with the Joe Hill stuff going on now. Good thing I didn't pick up Last God. Probably the next Black Label thing I'll be reading, besides maybe I might just jump into the Joe Hill stuff soon, because I'm so excited to read stuff. But for the regular ones, for about superheroes and stuff, it's probably going to be between the Batman Last Night on Earth or Superman Year 1 that I start next. But still moving on, I got Joker Killer Smile caught up on. I got book 1 of 3. Got the regular cover and variants. The variants are much better, even though I love Andrea Sorrentino's art. I do like the variants better. I got book 2 of 3, regular cover and variants. Can't wait to read this one. It looks pretty good. And then another one that looks beautiful because it has Stefan Sajic art is I finished off picking up Harleen, which is the most expensive of the bunch. I got book 2 of 3, covers regular cover and variants, and then I got book 3 of 3, regular cover and variant. So yes, very exciting. And now moving on to Marvel, we got Future Foundation issue number 505, Invisible Woman issue 505. I haven't started reading either of these. Really excited to read them both. I thought I was gonna be more excited about reading Future Foundation, but now I'm actually more excited about reading Invisible Woman. Because the art's so nice on the inside. Yeah. Got Captain Marvel caught up on with issue number 13, part 2 of the Last Avengers story arc. Got the regular cover and the beautiful New York Lee Connecting cover, which isn't damaged this time, which is lovely. And I got the Phantom Island variant, which I almost dropped, but I just liked it so much, and Captain Marvel's so hot right now, so yeah. Get Spider-Man Velocity number 505, finished off that. Got to actually read the first of the Gamer First miniseries that recaps the game. Got Spider-Man by J.J. Abrams and Henry Abrams, and number 305. Got the regular cover in the 2099 variant. Got Miles Morales Spider-Man, number 13, which, spoiler alert, has the first appearance of Miles' baby sister. I gotta catch up on Miles Morales stuff really badly. Got the regular cover, the 2020 variant, and I got the Phantom Island variant, which is the most expensive of the bunch. From last I saw, Eduardo Petrovich Phantom Island variant. And we didn't get many at the shop, so I was lucky to get one. Got Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Ham, number 1 of 5. Got the regular cover and the 8-part connecting cover, which actually has a legacy number on it. Wild of all things that this title has legacy number out of everything that hasn't recently, and its legacy number is 21. But yeah, regular cover and 8-part connecting. And then one of the other big ones is Phantom number 21, Phantom Island Part 1, with the regular cover, the 2020 variant, and the ever lovely Clayton Crane teaser variant, which is one of the best covers of the year, in my opinion. This was the promo art for Phantom Island, and they made it into a cover too, which is awesome. And another pretty big one, hopefully big one, is Doctor Strange Surgeon Supreme number 1, which does not have a legacy number, but hopefully will in the next issue. Just got the regular cover. I didn't get, actually my shop wasn't giving our copies of the Clayton Crane variant, so yeah. I got King Thor. The one of the last two fins in this haul is King Thor, issue number 4 of Thor, issue number 4 of 4. I almost made this the last fin of the show, but the next comic is technically bigger and blah blah blah. But this is the most important comic of this haul to me, because I've been such a long time reader now of Jason Aaron's Thor, and I have almost all of the run besides like the little mini series inside of Original Sin that introduces Angela. That's like the last fin I need for the whole run of Jason Aaron's. I've been reading the whole run and been such a fan of so long, and Jason Aaron has literally been writing Thor for 7 years and has done such a great job. This is gonna be an emotional read, I can already tell you. And I saw that he has a nice big letter at the back talking about fins, and I kind of read a few words here and there, and I think I'm gonna get emotional reading this one. And you might be like, oh my god, it's only a comic. But Jason Aaron is such a good writer and has made Thor such a prominent character during his 7-year run, and this has been one of the best comic runs I've ever read. It's just gonna be hard for him to leave this character that he's been writing for so long, and I'm very excited for Donny Cates to take over, but man, I'm sad to see Jason Aaron go, and I don't know if anybody is ever going to be able to beat his run personally. And honestly, if it wasn't somebody as a high caliber of Donny Cates, I might not have continued reading Thor. I might have taken a break from the character, because I don't know who can follow Jason Aaron. But if anybody can do it, I have faith that maybe Donny Cates can. So I'm going to stick with Thor. But I'm sad to see Jason Aaron leave the character. He'll still be writing him in Avengers, I guess, technically, but like to leave the main Thor title and not be writing him by himself anymore and stuff. At least he's still co-writing Valkyrie currently. That is something. And just everything he's been touching recently, I've been enjoying. So I mean, yeah, good. I was already getting emotional when I was flipping through to look at the pages, because I'm just like, this isn't gonna happen again. It's done now. Like, it's wild. I can't believe it. I'm still in the middle of reading the War of the Realms stuff, and like after that, I got to read the last 2 issues of the Thor run. Then I got to read all of King Thor, and it's like I don't want it to end. I really don't. But yeah, for this, and I'm gonna keep this on display. I got the regular cover, and the best cover Mike Del Mundo has ever done with the Del Mundo variant, which has Jason Aaron himself on the cover, surrounded by all the Thor characters. He is amazingly written. This is going to stay on display right here because this is the most important comic of this whole haul. Maybe this is one of the most important comics of the whole year to me. There you go. If you have not been reading Thor over the last 7 years, those Jason Aaron complete collection volumes for Thor have started coming out recently. There was volume 1, now there's volume 2 that's coming out. I don't know if it has come out or is coming out, but I know it's coming out soon if it hasn't already. Start picking up those. If you can't find like full runs of the titles, I prefer to have single issues, but out of any title I've ever read, this is one of the ones I recommend the most, Jason Aaron's Thor run. So I would recommend going out there and hunting down those Jason Aaron complete collections on Thor and just enjoy the hell out of them because my god, there is such good stuff. I mean, Thor God of Thunder itself, holy crap, that's incredible. Then Jane Foster's run, incredible. Mighty Thor was awesome. Death of Mighty Thor is a great story. The newest run, where Odinson comes back, was probably the weakest, just mainly because of the art itself of Del Mundo, in my opinion. But it's still great stuff. And then finally we get to War of the Realms after the lead up for all those years. And War of the Realms actually does happen, and it's incredible so far. I still have 2 issues to go with the main story, and then all the side titles to finish off and everything. But so far, that was incredible too. And then I know this King Thor arc is going to be incredible. So, out of everything I've ever read, this is one of the runs that I recommend the highest. So go either hunt down the full run somehow if they're not too expensive to get, which honestly for my full run of Thor God of Thunder, I had to pay like a couple $100, but it was totally worth it to me. And then fucking go hunt down those complete collections because they're starting to come out now. They did a volume 1 already, and either it has come out or is coming out soon for the volume 2. So go get those because one of the best runs I've ever read, and I don't think you'll be disappointed if you go to read this run. Anyway, moving on to the last comic, we got to finish off this haul. I should have made that last. I really should have, but I couldn't because we got incoming issue number 1, the one-shot, new big one-shot from Marvel, which is setting up their big event for next year. Probably won't be reading this for quite a while, but very excited for this though. Hopefully the next big event is a great time too. I just like the diversity of characters they've been including on the covers for this. I got the regular cover for this and the beautiful I forget who did it, Dustin Weaver cover, and I only got this variant because it has Jessica Jones and like Arrow on it because of the characters on it, but it is a nice cover too. But really excited for this, I really am. Cannot wait to read this either, but at the end of the day, I think King Thor is the most important comic of this whole haul. Anyway, guys, before I start spiraling again, I've got to end this video. So if you enjoyed this one, please leave a like, hit that subscribe button, comment down below, and even share if you would like to. And anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next video, and peace out. Bye.